Psych2Goers, welcome back to another video. Before we start, we would like to thank you for all the support you've given us. Psych2Go's mission is to make psychology and mental health more accessible to everyone. Now back to the video. Has anyone ever ghosted you? For one moment, you were chatting with each other all the time, and the next, it seems like they've disappeared out of thin air. Ghosting is a term used to describe someone who ends a relationship by suddenly withdrawing from all communication. It can be extremely painful for someone who has been ghosted, since they are left with no explanation at all as to why the relationship didn't work out. So, here are 8 signs someone is going to ghost you. Number 1. Their texts are brief. Has their text responses become shorter and shorter? Maybe you two had been texting non-stop before, where it seemed like you could never run out of things to say, but now you find their text to be too short. Instead of continuing the conversation, they may only reply with one-word answers. If this happens frequently, it may mean that they're losing interest and are preparing to ghost you. Number 2. Just emoji responses. Have they started to respond to you by using only emojis? While there's nothing wrong with using emojis when texting, responding with only emojis all the time, especially when you've written something thoughtful to reach out to them, may be a cause for concern. Using an emoji is an easy response when you don't really care or know what to say, so their use of only that may be a sign that they have lost interest in you. Number 3. You always reach out. Are you always the one to start the conversation? Although you may have texted a lot in the beginning, now they only write to you if you message them first. This habit of not reaching out may be a sign that they are no longer interested and are looking for a way to end things. You should note that sometimes they may just be genuinely busy, so it's important to communicate your concerns to them first so that they are aware of how their actions are affecting you. Number 4. Poor grammar and spelling. Has their texting style changed all of a sudden? Are their texts suddenly full of spelling mistakes and bad grammar? This sudden change in how they text you may be due to a lack of effort and a loss of interest on their part. Instead of spending time to express what they mean thoughtfully as they had in the past, they may turn to use shorthand and slang to send a response. This may be because they are no longer invested in the relationship anymore. Number 5. They're always busy and cancel plans. Have they suddenly become busy all the time? Do they postpone your dates often? If you once hung out or went on dates often, and now those meetings have come to an unexpected halt, then they may be trying to ghost you. While it can be tricky in the beginning to figure out each other's schedules since they may be genuinely busy or shy to meet, this unexpected tendency to delay and pause your dates may be a reason for concern. Number 6. Something doesn't feel right. Does something about them just doesn't feel right with you? At the end of the day, going by your instincts may be the best. Maybe your partner has been acting differently lately, or their tone in their text sounds off. Even if you may not be able to consciously point to what is wrong, your gut feeling is usually right, and so you may want to address or speak up about your worries and concerns to them first. Number 7. You haven't been on an actual date. Do they always postpone going on a formal date with you in favor of just hanging out to watch TV? If they've promised you to go on a date at some restaurant but keep delaying it in favor of just binging TV all evening, then it may be a sign that they may not be as invested in the relationship as you think. While there is nothing wrong with staying at home, this tendency to push off going out together in a formal manner when you've asked to may be a sign of their lack of commitment and investment, which may lead to them ghosting you in the near future. Number 8. They aren't introducing you to friends or family. Have they told their friends or family about you? Not everyone introduces their partner early on in a relationship. However, if they keep you a secret from everyone they know, it may be that they are not interested in a committed relationship. If you aren't mentioned to their friends or family, even in the slightest, when you're well into your relationship, their lack of commitment and placement in their personal life may mean that they plan to ghost you in the future. Do you relate to any of the signs mentioned here? Has anyone ever ghosted you, or have you ever ghosted someone? Tell us about it in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share with others who may find it helpful too. Subscribe to Psych2Go and hit the notification bell for more content. All the references used are also added in the description box below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.